let's see.
It was just a typical Forsaken night.
I must set
Too much
things out.
liquor, and my unconscious body sprawling across the desk. What a sight. Fortunately, there was no one to see it. No one who cared. Alive, at least. Once a superstar detective, now society's deadweight. Relic rotting in a world of cyber geezers. Losing work to OGs, hackers, and robocops. No jobs, no money, no friends. It could have been worse. I lied to myself. At least I didn't sell my soul to some cybernetic mumbo-jumbo. But Lady Death was already at my doorstep. I could feel it in my gut. All I had to do is wait a little longer.
And we go. Time to wake up. Knock, knock. Task, open the door. Oh, what's with that? So zoomed, So zoomed out, rather, even. Oh, now it's fine. Interesting. Just like started in some like weird resolution or something. Somehow. Alright, fine. Turn the messy, chaotic. A tool of every decent detective helps you track your progress and keep all the little details in check. Activate by pressing J or access via the menu. Tips introduce core game mechanics when they occur for the first time. Interruptions to a minimum. Oh, of course, you can toggle tips on and off. Alright, sure. Keep them.
My head.
Okay, 1 sec. Volumes, where was that? Alright, dialogue might be a bit loud, but we'll see. Drink some rakia. Open the drawer.
I slid open the drawer on the right side of my desk. Long use had worn the handle to welcome my fingers. What at first glance looked like a rat's nest was actually a pile of overdue bills and eviction notices.
Bills, what a damn cliche.
They'd make a nice fire starter. I shifted the papers around to see if they were hiding anything interesting. Something solid and heavy slammed against the inside of the drawer.
Easy, fuckface.
A familiar voice spoke inside my head.
Familiar? Now that's just low. First you leave the hottest Spartan you ever could have dreamed of for another broad, and now this? So damn it, Cooper.
Was I too drunk?
No, buddy. Bro, we weren't just partners. We were one, bound in blood, kicking asses and taking names.
Oh. Partner, yeah. You made it sound dirty.
It's what I do, dumbass. You will remember that if you didn't fucking betray me. But I'm a forgiving type, so here's an offer. Take me for a ride, like you once did, you pathetic sob. Wield me like the majestic, badass, death-dealing tool should be wielded. Own it!
I shoved the papers aside to get a better look. It was my old service weapon. A TT-88. Automatic. Black as the underworld's basement.
What the did you expect? A tiny girl living in your desk drawer?
Paul says depending on this choice, you'll bring your gun with you as a filter-free chatterbox sidekick or not. Let's see. Thingy portable. Yeah, doing good, damn. Finish the DLC, damn son. Sounds good, damn. Sounds good, damn. And drink some mead, damn. That's nice. No, I mean, why not?
I holstered her. I could use the company. Cells of my palm celebrated the reunion with the lost phantom limb.
Oh, yes. I'm thirsty, Daddy.
Let's get you a drink then.
Those are the words a girl longs to hear.
Check the
New
terminal.
messages. None. New job inquiries. None. Pleasant surprises. None. The only thing of interest was the scandalous and tragic local news, with the saucy headlines. Cyber investigators impaled on the job. Always wondered who came up with these bonds mots. All the journalistic babble distilled, it said that 3 upper-crust investigators had been impaled at the Tresh Corner early this morning. There was a typo in the title. Probably in a big rush to be the first to break the news.
The Paris to continue, and it wasn't continuing in the end, How was that?
But what were they doing in the pit in the first place? Curiosity prevailed, and I decided to add a stop to my daily hustles. If I was in the neighborhood.
Pale cyber investigators, at the Tresh Corner,
I wondered, what were the odds they all tripped and impaled themselves at the same time? Or maybe there was something more sinister involved.
Enough booze. Get up. Shows the desk here.
A mountain of
this
muscle,
one.
fat, and jerry-rigged utility-class Augs burst through my office door. He was monstrous, almost grotesque. His breath? Whew, even more so.
That didn't look like a robbery.
Hesitation. No visible weapons. It didn't look like a robbery. Well, what's this about? He was ogged to the bone. No brain implants, however.
I am here to collect the tax. My associate, Dimwit, is here to ensure the transaction goes smoothly this time, Johnny boy.
A slimy tax collector, his talking gorilla, and a bitter detective. Looked like I was gonna die in a hall of cliches. This wasn't the first time Buzz had tried to collect. He wasn't the brightest crayon in the box. I had dodged him numerous times, but he'd never brought muscle with him before. What happens if I don't pay?
Then Dimwit takes you to the sludges and you work off your debt. In your case, it will take around 5 years. Who knows, you might even survive the full stretch.
No one comes back from the sludges. And you know it.
A big lol. I don't like it either, but it's not my fault you don't have a honest job and that you are behind on your taxes. Got yourself into this, my friend. Be a man, face the consequences.
Knowing Buzz, there'd be a giant gaping hole in his plan somewhere. Just needed to push the right buttons.
Yeah, it's kind of like the... Not the best maybe way to do it. Again, the continue that sometimes stays at the press, right? To actually continue, and sometimes it just like when the dialogue is over, it just presses itself, sorta. Sometimes you kind of like, you know, want to click it and then it's over and you click the first one. Let's see. The dimwit.
Hey, big guy. Haven't seen you around the neighborhood. You from the flats?
Yeah. Dimit flat boy.
What does it matter? Dimwit is a law enforcement officer and he's on duty. He's not going to let you slide just because you're from the same block.
Yeah. Dimit honest. Earn credit. Take to Nana. Nana proud.
Yeah, right now I'm like not continuing, I'm just like scared to press sometimes. I already pressed the first option
Then
by
I
accident that way.
He was Nana John's kid. Nana was always so protective of him. How did things turn out this way? Does, Nana know you're a ruffian?
Sounds like a complicated word for him to contemplate.
No. Dimit no rufi. Dimit keep peace. Dimit have badge.
That's right, he's a law enforcement officer and he'll beat you up if you continue.
At 3 AM? Oof, dude, that will be pretty bad. That will be quite late, man. That will be quite late. When are they starting then? When are they starting? Like, how long can that be? Like 3 hours total? 4 hours? 11 PM they start. Oof, man. I mean, I could try, I guess. Nah, it's too early. Just to go sleep and wake up by that time. That will be tricky. That will be tricky. Again, like the job started those shows pretty well in terms of like the times and stuff, right? But when they got the attendance, you know, at the stage and stuff, that's when it all went to shit. Gonna have all the guests and everything, and obviously it's gonna be in some cursed time zone for us, of course. The digital only was better, man. I swear, I swear.
So you beat people for your job.
Yes. Dimit very goodly beat badly people.
And people who drink and don't pay rent are bad, just like Mr. Johnny here.
Evaluating personality. Some events will have different outcomes depending on required personality parameter. Parameters collected from each choice you make in the game. Remember, in this game there is no failure, only different consequences.
I drink because I'm unhappy, and I don't pay rent because I can't get any jobs. But I'm not bad. Nana would be very sad if you beat poor, unhappy people.
No, Mr. Cooper. Nana no sad. Dimit love Nana much.
You know Nana sees and hears everything, right?
Nana doesn't see you, you dimwit. Will you quit that, John? I'm serious now.
You not know Nana, Mr. Bazzi. She see all.
He raised his eyes to the ceiling. He truly believed Nana was watching.
Please forgive Dimit, Nana. Dimit not want to be bad. He much sorry. Never hurt peoples again. Dimit go work factorium, make Nana proud.
Buzz's mouth hung open in stark disbelief.
Dimit no bad. Mr. Buzzy, make wit. Mr. Cooper, thank you. You opened Dimit eyes.
Wait, you what? No, you're not. I paid a pretty penny for this. Now, do your thing. I demand it.
Dimit want no pretty pennies. Dimit want Nana happy.
No pretty pennies, man.
The mountain of muscles turned awkwardly around in the cramped space and stomped away. The weasel, masquerading as a tax collector, went as white as his worthless papers. It was time to wrap this up. Shame on you for exploiting that boy.
There's always more muscle where that hairless ape came from. See you soon, Johnny boy.
Okay,
That's
a bit
cute.
lost there.
Now get out of my office.
I was like following the guy leaving for a bit too long, I guess. Evade eviction. Easy life.
The side effect of drinking was that she always came back. Those long legs were a real treat, though. She was the reason I started smoking and drinking.
I have a job for you, Detective.
The line that broke me. Forever.
I have a job for you, Detective.
I woke in pain to a breathtaking view.
Yeah, I forgot the switch. Forgot already made there. Forgot the base already there. With them day offs and all.
Across from my desk sat the smoothest, longest, most scantily clad pair of legs I'd ever dreamed of. Wearing a dress fashioned from a ridiculously luminous, scarlet as sin, out of this world material. Mind-numbingly beautiful, perched in my chair like she owned the place.
I have a job for you, Detective.
Another personality one. Disabled options are shown for the sake tutorial, but otherwise they would be hidden. Should I play the game again? Some catch all the different paths. Personality underdeveloped, I see.
I took my time as her lips twitched with annoyance. She wasn't a patient woman.
Oh, this one changing now. Alright. Well, we could with this one.
Who are you? And where'd you pick up that line?
For the sake of this conversation, you can call me D.
It's in cup size.
I can respect privacy. Miss D it is. What can I do for you, Miss D?
I appreciate it. As I've said, I have a job for you.
I'm, neck deep in debts. I could use a job. I just need to take care of some loose ends.
I made sure that your troubles with local tax collectors and their apish enforcers go away forever. I've also taken the liberty to pay all of your outstanding bills.
I knew exactly what that meant.
The actions will be automatic depending on your predominant personality.
That's a lot of cred put on an old horse.
In a way. Your landlord, Bazinski, is not an easy man to deal with, especially when he's being outwitted. Luckily, his ego can be bought off with the right amount of creds.
Sure.
Much obliged.
Any more questions, or can we get to the point?
A lot, actually. Give me the deets, Miss D.
A girl is missing. I want you to find her.
An upper cruster in the pit.
Yes, like many youngsters from the Hive, she was on her pit adventure high.
I thought you uppers had a bigger budget for this kind of emergency.
The foundry going today. Let's see. How will that go? How will that go? We'll see, I guess.
We do. The best bullsec security was deployed moments after she went off the grid. That was at 9:10. Find out what happened to them.
Bullsec? The best money can buy.
So they say.
Security team, find out what happened to them, alright. Well, maybe they are, maybe that's those, impaled,
I turned the green screen towards her. She took a moment to scan it.
Yes, that's them. Check that out. They might still be useful.
Find out what happened to them, alright.
Tell me about this girl.
Her name is Lucy, a Class A+ citizen, 7 years old.
That's in decimal units. Translates to roughly 19 chronological. Age of majority.
That's right. It was her 19th birthday, to be exact.
How do I find her?
The Game Fest? No Game Fest. Not yet, it's in June. It's in June, so plenty of time for you still.
Here's a photo. Reconstructed moments before she went off the grid.
She leaned forward to slide a picture onto the table. The big, deep green eyes of a young upper cruster girl look back at me. Flawlessly lined, pearly teeth made an innocent smile full of life. Synthesized hair color matched the iridescent blue of her oversized hood atop a pine green bolero. Behind her, fragment reconstruction showed 3 young men messing around and laughing. Probably her friends. They were on a metro train that took them to the end of the world. That was the place to start the investigation. Her friends, did they return?
They came back at 021 hours. They were severely intoxicated and immediately placed in intensive care. They're in no state to be interrogated, so they're pretty much useless. If they do reveal any crucial information, I'll make sure you get it. But don't rely on that. You live in the Sentinel Forsaken Pit, after all.
Who is she to you? A daughter? Sister?
Arcology is no longer family-based, but she is as precious.
How does it work then?
When they turn 1 decimal time year old, they all go to prep school. There, they are supervised and guided by professionals to reach their best potential. At the age of 7, the age of majority, they have a month off before specialization and deployment.
Deployment.
To their professional careers, usually off-world.
Sounds like a very cold world they live in.
It's much more efficient, both for children and parents.
Efficiency isn't everything. What about the parents' love?
You mean hormonal responses? It's all chemistry, easily replaced with pills. Trust me, they never feel alone.
I want some of those.
Why even bother having kids then?
So that evolution can take its natural course. Plus, parents can earn royalties and bonuses commensurate with their kids' performance.
A multi-level scheme with human lives. And I thought the archaeology only looked like a pyramid. Just one thing.
I'll indulge you, but only one.
Are you by any chance a Bion?
What makes you think that?
Just a hunch.
I'm not a Bion, but you're speaking with my envoy, merely a vehicle for my true self. I see, hear, and feel through it. It's safer than hiring someone to do the job.
Fascinating. I've never heard of that.
Normal people save up for their whole lives just to secure their post-mortem Bion. Using it as I do is much too expensive for almost everyone.
Okay, I'll start looking.
Good. I transferred the funds to your account. It should be enough to cover your expenses while you search.
Thousand credits. Alright. 2003. Outcomes will not be determined by predominant personality, but rather by the personality that you use most in conversations with a specific person. Gracefully stood up, left my gun on the table and left.
Got your back, partner.
I holstered the gun.
Drinking fast. Drink rock here.
The Solson specialty of the pit. 1 part sweet mushrooms, 1 part kick from a disgruntled mule, and 98 parts industrial alcohol.
A life without this miserable.
Though it won't make life any easier, it'll fall more agreeably than most other things. The bottle was almost empty. I needed a refill from the scray. If I can scratch up some creds, that is.
Now we do have some. Problems with the Fulgin Manor Lords? No, not exactly. Well, the main problem is the peasants not like, you know, getting that food, yeah? As in it's not getting on the stalls, huh? Like, you don't starve, food exists, it's just like they're not satisfied, eh? In high difficulty you need to satisfy with that stuff. But yeah, you basically need like the eggs are okay, but you need a lot of buildings pretty much, a lot of houses with eggs. Apples kinda work though, I think, even though they're expensive to make. Yeah, but you have vegetables. You need to build the plots that are huge, like super long plots. So you make like the plot, like basically you try to build the plot so you have like the additional house that you can add later, and then you make it like super long, that makes all those, like, you know, like garden is becoming super big. And 2 houses, 2 families, so they also like farm that garden better. So yeah, you get a lot of vegetables. Like berries alone, yeah, can be, even though like, I don't know, maybe because I had so many vegetables or something, like the run I'm doing, like there's plenty of berries really. They started running low only when I started using them to make dyes basically. Yeah, that's the big problem. Like small plots for vegetables are bad. Like for egg, you can do the small plot, like the most minimal one, and not gonna affect anything. For goats, small one is fine. For apples and for vegetables, you need the big ones because like the bigger the plot, the more plants, the more trees gonna be there. Yeah, that's like, I basically have like what, 3, I think, plots of veggies, 3 big ones, and that shit actually like never runs out. I'm selling it on the market, right? I'm trading it out. I have the whole settlement on them veggies, and I still kind of usually have like around like 300 or something in the storage. I see, Steve. I see. It's like the whole family working. I thought it was kind of like more, you know, like some people work there, some people go work on the proper work there. Now, veggies are bad if it's a small plot. If it's a big one, veggies are insane. You do kind of need everything else though. So like if you build apples, build them the same way as veggies and the long plot. And eggs, you just need a lot. Like they're like really nice passive income. They don't take much space, and also I think they probably provide the same amount of eggs even on like a small plot with only 1 house. Even though you kind of still almost always, in my opinion, want to build the house that has like additional house to it, just more optimal. But the eggs are kind of fine, but you need a lot. Like when you get like a lot of buildings, eggs are starting to pump. I feel like they kind of actually changed or nerfed them or something, because my first run I had a lot of eggs, and this run I already have like a decent amount of houses, and there is not that much egg. But the veggies are nice, apples are decent also, they produce a lot. Hunting in the berries is more kind of like additional stuff. You also have like the hides for leather, right, all that shit, so that's kind of good. But farms, yeah, farms I'm kind of not impressed right now. Farms seems kind of like a lot of hustle and not a lot of outcome. And not a lot of profit from them. It's just like you spend a year just to get like... I got like 150 basically flour, I think. I need to check how much like bread you will gonna make out of that. But if it's like 150 bread over a year, not like that crazy good. And you also need to put like a lot of like people in those farms, right, to work. At least like depending on the size of the field, of course. It could be good, but it's good I think when you have rye, because rye has like a really good fertility. And you probably kind of want to have this like, you know, like the pasture upgrade that allows, you know, like to have like the sheep or something pasture on the field so they fertilize when it goes fallow. So it is kind of like, I'm not a huge fan. Not a huge fan of farms so far. And you also can get unlucky and have like no fertility for, like I have no barley fertility. And when if you want to like get high difficulty to like higher than level 1 basically plots, then you need ale, and for that you need barley. Yes, you see, I see. Now for now, kind of like the most annoying part for me is that they don't like deliver, you know, like the food and stuff to the stalls, not just the food. I guess clothes are kind of better because, you know, they don't really use clothes that much, I assume. So clothes kind of a little better there. A little bit, just a little. But food is really bad. Like on other basic difficulty, it's kind of not that big of a deal, but if you go on challenging difficulty, it's just, bro, it's so annoying. We'll see, people. We'll see. Like, the main bulk is already done, sorta. So now it should go a bit faster. But yeah, I do think it's like, you know, like basically the achievement unlocked, the solo developed stuff released, and now can add people on board. Maybe. But yeah, on hard difficulty, it is kind of painful right now. I think I kind of like getting it okay this run though, so I might be fine. Might be good. Biggest the money hello. I might be finally getting it. I get Muraki, sure. Getting up again. This one. Yeah.
A truly horrific necktie was hanged around my ceiling fan.
Alright, personality
You were
there.
better, John. So much better than this wallowing PI bullshit you're trying to pull. Take this chance. Prove it yourself. I can help you.
Yeah, don't forget to bring along the sad string quartet, too.
Sure.
Good partners are
A
hard
lot of
to find
voices
these
in our
days.
head, huh?
I tolerate this only 'cause it's a threesome. You hear me?
No idea who transmitted the radio signal, but it was darn good.
Got busted open, nothing to guard anyway. Sigistavonia see. What was that? What was that in the end there? I can start in the metro. Well, fine, let's start this one. That's where we shop, I guess, so might as well.
The Scray. Best watering hole in Terra Hive. For a once promising detective, the Scray was a mother lode of intel. A daily who's who of the pit. The setting's almost too perfect. Drunk bastards can't keep their mouths shut. And good old Malt is blessed with a photographic memory.
Son, you break another mug for emphasizing reasons, I might have to take some precautions. And let me tell you, you ain't gonna like them. So, unless glass somehow doesn't fall under your dietary restrictions, I suggest you start behaving. We clear?
I love you too, Vault.
You're too soft on them.
Well, they are actual paying customers, John.
Speaking of mugs, haven't seen yours for a while. Anything going on?
Got a case,
Yeah.
believe it or not.
Not another adultery, I hope.
It's a bit more complicated. An upper girl went missing after partying with friends. And it turns out she's valuable to the towers.
Hell, that calls for a toast. A real gig, I mean, not the missing girl.
I wasn't given a choice, to be honest. I wouldn't say no to a drink, though. Here's her picture. By the way, maybe they took a wrong turn and ended up in the Scray.
Mighty optimistic of you to think that uppers suddenly grew some taste.
Ah, you know me. I'm a glass half full kind of guy. I'm gonna need some fuel, Malt. 1 bottle's worth to be exact. The, good stuff.
Oh shit, Gust. Body up. Thank you, sir. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate it a lot. Thank you, man. Thank you. Thank you, Sora. Yeah, we got to switch like to the May stuff, but well, I guess the previous one did have some space there too. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it a lot. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Hey, Window. Hello. How are you, man?
Cute. Already spending the front money, John?
My tab in the Scray was laughably long. But now that I had a rich guardian upper, Malt was in for a shock.
Better question is, how's your liver?
Places you play with gear. Oh, damn. Yeah, people probably gonna make some like dink models and stuff there. Hey, Jingle, hello. How we doing, man? Good, doing good, huh? Kinda true.
Sold for parts ages ago. Didn't I tell you? I run exclusively on methanol now.
Funny, man. Lab rats must be baffled.
All kidding aside, I shouldn't take it. I ought to head into this dry.
Never, ever get into anything dry, kids. I mean, folks.
That's a good first step, John.
I am very glad to hear that, son.
It's not ask about then, there. No booze.
Give him hell, hotshot.
Can't give what they've already got.
The Jingle, nice. Get back to some 76 grind, let's see. It's around here. Wyvern stuff. Insane. The villain simulator. Gun 70 train too on them, son. Everyone 76 in there. Let me try this maybe. Maybe.
The pit's sprawl of streets, alleys, and empty lots went silent. Became irrelevant. Forgotten along with the people who roamed them. But this place... Trash exploded from an insignificant alley to a popular meeting place with curb-to-curb fast food stands. They had every kind of cuisine imaginable, backed by the smells of exhausted frying oil, charred grills, and a waft of spices from every corner of Terra Hive. Poetry. I could have eaten the whole place, awnings and all.
Свежая охрана.
A pair of sad, tired eyes carefully studied the vast nothingness before them. Keeping her company were two brows of fried rice, cold and almost dried up, waiting for someone who hadn't returned.
Greedy leftovers, huh?
Excuse me, ma'am?
A group of dots.
Just trying her best not to die of hunger, or worse. That said, she seemed completely unresponsive. Excuse me?
Oh, no need to raise your voice like that, young man. I can hear you. But these ears of mine, they are failing me. I do apologize.
A granny clue eating impaired.
Ma'am, could you take a quick look at this photo? This, upper girl is missing, and I'm trying to find her.
Oh, sorry, honey. I'm not very helpful. Not with these dim old eyes. Maybe one day that loud, cheerful butcher fellow will give me a nice implant. He did promise.
I described Lucy to her in as much detail as I could, but no dice.
Oh, those kids are all the same. I remember when my Rose celebrated her adulthood. My girl ended up in the underworld somehow, and it traumatized her.
Underworld? The fairy tale land? I'm not sure you...
Cried and cried, she did. Then went totally silent. I couldn't get a word out of her for days. Oh, my poor, poor girl. They're all searching for their purpose, just like we once did.
Huh. Just like we did. Stay safe, ma'am.
Don't you worry about me, young man.
Let's see. Just leave.
Now here's a real professional. Jim is one of the better cooks at Tresh. Specializes in shavap wraps. Something of a trademark fast food in these parts. But he'll make you anything you want, if he feels like it.
The Redfall 1-year anniversary, damn son. In which state doesn't celebrate it though? I mean, they did get some. Upgrades on that and stuff, right? Didn't they? Didn't they? Actually, wait a second. This thing didn't update itself, I think, isn't it? Let me see. The bar amount even didn't update. What's this? This Kamaza. Let me check. What's booked there, huh? Oh, because they already... Ah, yeah, okay. Was already over, that's why. Oh yeah, so the automatically was over on 20. On the 30th even, and on 1st of May morning rather even. Ah, come on, I should make it manual. Should just make it manual. Okay, fine, let me do that. And let me do the new one then, since this one is not even updating. And not even a funny train wreck. I mean, they did do some updates and stuff on that. So I don't know, maybe right now it's kinda, you know, actually kinda something. Maybe not like super good, but at least not completely bad. But hard to say, dude, hard to say. Give it a sec. Just gonna do this real quick. VOD. And add it here. It's gonna fix the new one already since this one is not even updating. It's not right that way. Alright, there we go. Should be good now. Alright, sorry. There we go. Alright. And yeah, it's been a year already. It's been a year already. Insane. F5 you'd play that. Yeah, not sure if I would really. I mean, maybe if they work on it some more and everything, maybe then. And maybe then. Oh, 1 second, might as well go to the bathroom real quick. 1 moment. There we go. But yeah, probably would make it through Redfall. But yeah, not sure what they did with it. They plan to kinda, you know, give it a second life and everything. We'll see if they actually did, or if they actually will. But yeah, the problem is it did kinda look, you know, very generic overall. So not sure about the redeeming qualities there.
He's especially fond of Shavop fried rice for some reason. He has an entire book dedicated to that one dish, and he treats it like it's the gospel.
Hey, Jim! What's cooking?
His past connections, relationships can shift based on his dominant personality trait. The skill check failed.
Bye, Cooper. Fuck you, Cooper. Bye, Cooper.
Jim and I were not on the best of terms. Mostly because he can't keep Jim Jr. in his pants. And I don't have the luxury of being picky about my gigs. I busted his cheating ass on behalf of his wife, so it's understandable he's a bit salty.
I love you too, Chef, but I think you may have witnessed something really important.
Yeah, I might witness you sucking my hairy balls, you fuck.
Sometimes a kind word is enough.
Yeah, say you're sorry and everything will be fine.
Det kunne vært cool, ja.
Actually, there's something way more important. I may be up for a career switch, Jimmy. You hiring?
I'm calling the militia, you crazy piece of shit.
I'm dead serious. I want to feel the warmth of that grill. Feed people. See them laughing, enjoying those heavenly meat sticks.
Holy shit, you finally crack!
Not cracked, focused.
Well, tough shit, nutface. I'm not letting you near my grill. But I have another idea.
He took the bait, as expected.
Be my errand boy. Take this shit to this address. Deliver it high and make the customer happy.
Sure.
Deal. But I'm getting my hands on that grill sooner or later, you know. Courier work is humiliating.
At least it's honest work, Mr. P.I. Dickhead. Zero home wrecking involved.
A sizable subgenre of classic adult cinema would beg to differ.
Yeah, shut up, get to work, Pit Munchie. Meat's getting cold. Hiya!
Cooper, the Pit Munchies delivery kid. I feel fucking pathetic, man.
The bag of fresh chihuahua. New location flits.
Well,
might as well.
thanks for the opportunity, pal.
Might as well. Come on. Bullets. Yeah, that's our friend there. Okay, which one was that? Okay, leave the notes there. Let's see. Enter text. So this one. Come on. Oh, yeah, there it is. Okay. Corridor 88 and 990. I like the clues and stuff about them too. Alright. Traffica. Now, Traffica, I think, a staple of the local economy. Something and nothing in one spot. Cigarettes, magazines, comics, ice cream, and some not so legal antiques. Oh, what the weird fridge.
People actually believe this is, real ice cream?
You kidding, man? Salty caramel be me flagship.
Damn. Dashing Dexter Casecracker is still going strong. Over 300 issues now.
Yeah, man. Them really be milking that multiverse thing, you know?
Did you see an upper girl by the name of Lucy passing through?
Yeah, me know Lucy. Me favorite customer.
Seriously?
Yeah, man. She come every day, buy bubblegum ice cream. She got that sweet brown stand, big smile. Other stuff big as well. Me might ask her out one day, you know?
Kept forgetting Lucy's a fairly common name.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Later.
Yes, man.
The salted caramel ice cream. Oh, that's the butcher guy.
A real butcher shop with a real butcher, apron and all. But you'd never find any T-bones in there. Spare parts, reflex boosters, a pile of junk mods. Huh. Wow. This is a scavenger's paradise.
Don't forget the autographs for dumb tourists. This is everyone's paradise, my friend. Need some grade 8 mods, yes? I'll throw in a special discount just because it's such a beautiful day outside.
No need. I can see business is booming anyway. Wait. Aren't you the big guy from earlier this morning?
Look, Mr. Cooper, I am making this to surprise Nana.
That's a fine-looking motion graph tattoo, Dimitri. But why does it say, I love my banana?
I drew that myself.
You most certainly did. Dimitri insisted on doing it himself. He loves it that much.
Way to go.
Anyway, how can we help you, Detective Cooper?
Cooper.
Yes, of course.
Delivery.
I have a food delivery for corridor 88-990. Could use some directions.
Ah, those creepy kids out of Oakmore.
Skill check successful.
Tell your hacker boy he's gonna ruin his lower back living like that.
My what?
That skinny kid you dumped, Jake, Joe?
I wondered if Jim knew exactly where he was sending me. Zoe.
No.
Joe, yeah, evening. It's just around the corner. Take your first right and follow the numbers, yeah?
The old partner, huh?
See you around,
So,
friend.
Seize the day, my friend.
Didn't part well.
Bye, Mr. Cooper.
That's the corridor. What else here?
Welcome to Coffee Inn, where your business is none of ours.
Normally, Coffee Inn would make my life harder. Safeguarding fugitives, bounties, outlaws, you name it. Absolute discretion was mandatory, which explained the extremely neutral, almost neutered look of the place.
Hello, Detective Cooper. Long time no see. What'll it be, hun?
You always had a good memory. Have you seen this upper girl around here?
Never. And if I had, I wouldn't tell you. The confidentiality of Coffee Inn's clients is the cornerstone of our business.
There it is, the line every PI loves to hear.
Rose.
You know Granny from Tresh? Know anything about her daughter Rose?
Never heard of her.
Come on, Sal. This has nothing to do with Coffee Inn business.
And if I had,
Cornerstone of your business. Got it. Hey, what can you tell me about the sweet bartender girl at Coffee Inn?
Never heard of her. And if I had, I wouldn't. Oh, Detective, always a charmer, ain't ya?
Still, I'd like to know how you became the first line of defense at this place.
Sorry, hun. Coffee Inn employee information is strictly confidential.
Don't push her, John. Someone could have her at gunpoint for all you know.
Never mind, Sal. You're doing great. Bye, Sal.
Nothing here. this one. Who? Oh, yeah, the boss there.
A piece of shit office in a piece of shit neighborhood. Nothing strange about that. The owner's familiar face, however. Now that was a surprise.
Don't be shy, Johnny boy. Come on in.
I'm not shy, Buzz. I'm just not fond of unsanitary surroundings.
Always a fucking charmer, ain't ya? You'll be delighted to know I'm making some business moves after what you pulled with Dimwit. What I need first is a bailiff sharper than bleeding roadkill. Thanks to your upper skag, I'm fucking minted now! See this lovely bag of credit packs?
Can't know I'm loaded. True.
Lucky bastard. I guess I was left with the scraps.
You know what they say, mate. Everyone gets their just desserts.
Have you seen an upper girl around here? This is her photo.
Nice. Can't say I've had the pleasure.
Damn it, Buzz, she's only a kid.
They grow up so fast nowadays.
I don't suppose you ordered some shavap's from Jim.
Fucking hell, you're a delivery boy now. Don't them upper skags pay you enough?
Just don't.
It's these bloody techies. They never leave their holes. See that sign over there?
Yeah, I see it.
That's their little club right there.
Anything I should know about these techies?
It's some weird commune or cult or whatever. I only caught a glimpse of their joint. Million fucking wires, screens, fans. The power bill would give you the sweats. But, they pay on time, unlike some other blokes I know.
Funny man.
The techie commune.
Later, Buzz.
How would that be? The box apartment. A loud 6 sounds. A big shift apartment. Delivery address, yes.
Eat it, Zoes. Shoulda guessed. He always had a knack for wordplay. The sign read, Eat it, Zoes. But it had a second meaning. Eat Zoes code. It was dumb and quirky, but it made me smile to see that Zoe still had his sense of humor. Then the shivers hit me. I could feel his stare right through the security camera. Too late to back off. Zoe used to be my guy in the chair part of the team. Tech, weirdo, hacker, friggin' savant, and the voice of reason. A lot of the time.
You're late, but here, take the creds.
And 3 creds. Feels good, man. Food delivered them.
Bye.
The girl was in a hurry to slam the door in my face. I had to move fast.
Do we really want to even deal with the guy?
Zoe? Is that you, buddy? I remembered him talking about transitioning once. Nobody believed he'd actually go through with it.
In a way, yes.
What do you mean, in a way?
Been a long time, John Cooper.
I wasn't there for him when he needed me most. He looked up to me. Maybe even considered me a father figure.
I didn't think anything would surprise me, but you're a delivery boy now.
It's an elaborate revenge prank set up by our friend Jim. I decided to play along.
Well, that was refreshingly honest.
I caught a big one, Zoe. Big client. Bigger payment. Could be a game changer. I could use your...
John, hold up. Let me stop you right there. I'm out. I don't care.
It's not just about the creds. You could save a life. An upper girl is missing and...
Am I hearing this correctly? After everything, it's some upper bitch that got you out of that moldy cave?
I forgot just how much Joe hates uppers. I've forgotten so many things.
Damn. Carm would piss herself laughing.
I wouldn't do that, John.
It's just a case. I'm getting back into the game, simple as that.
So stop acting like an entitled, self-proclaimed protagonist and take a look at the world like an actual human being. I was unemployed for a year, John. Ended up eating scraps from trash. I had to sleep on the street. All because this hotshot PI was depressed and flushed all his friends down the shitter.
I'm sorry, Zoe. I never flushed you. I was just in a bad place. You know that.
And the whole world had to stop spinning, right?
Zoe...
We were all in a bad place. You just wanted to be in a bad place by yourself.
Can we at least talk?
I still don't want to talk about your upper bitch.
Duly noted. Those dead upper cops at Tresh. What a mess.
Don't care.
I really ought to fill you in about this missing girl, just in case.
I said I don't want anything to do with your damn case.
Not that much to go with, right?
So, how are you these days? I see you're not alone.
I'll never be alone again. But thanks for asking, I guess. It was tough, but now I have a group of people.
Got the Dick Cult. Fellow nerds.
Ah, sweet. Do you guys paint dumb fantasy figurines together or what?
Yeah, okay. Fuck off.
Yeah, fuck off, Coops. Stop alienating the entire soul damn fan base.
It's liberating, in ways I never imagined.
See ya, Zoe.
Much going on, alright.
Who knows?
Still nothing here. Got like such precise like hitboxes for the interactions though. Yeah, could be a little more wide there, I guess. In some places. Alright, so we delivered.
There's my shitty little apprentice delivery boy.
Yeah, who's a good shitty little delivery boy? You are. Yes, you are.
You really are a constipated little poodle. You know that?
That's some funny shit, shitty delivery boy. Here, for your effort.
+1. Boog.
Whatever gets the job done, I said to myself repeatedly.
The shitty delivery boys, man.
Still, the bastard was thrumming with confidence. Ugh, it was unbearable.
Now what do you want to know? Tell your benevolent boss.
The boys some chivapi.
Ugh, I'm starving. Got a fresh shavap?
Sure thing, I got some fresh cevapi ready. That'll be 3C.
Easy life. Easy life. Got some chihuahua.
Have you seen this girl wandering around?
Haven't seen no girls, Mr. Private Dick. Second shift today.
Who was around for her first shift then?
Mila, go bother her. Yo, scratch that. I don't know where she is.
I want morning shift. To find it,
Well,
alright.
that was actually helpful.
Yeah, fuck you, whatever.
You at least know where Mila lives, right?
Why are you bothering me? Go ask her 2,000 fuckboys.
Nothing wrong with a healthy sex life, Jim.
Agreed, just ask your mom.
Ah. Any specific guy I should be looking for?
Mila will bang a street light if someone wrote, "This is a young fuckboy" on it. Look around. If you see a young gangster, hustler, or whatever, she won't be far.
It wasn't that room then.
Got it. Thanks, Jim.
And that was locked.
Those two morons guarding the ball sack seem young and promising.
The chunky goons had to find Bill, alright.
See ya, chef.
Now these guys.
Here's what due process in the pit looked like in those days. A few laughable strips of yellow tape and a couple of shit-for-brains thugs pretending to be guards. Full stop.
Hey, another step closer, little man. This is crime scene.
Yeah, and this is our jurisdiction.
Jurisdiction?
That, yes. Fine work, colleague.
Fine indeed. I'm a private investigator. You guys mind answering some questions?
What? Look at the little man, acting all swaggy.
Haha, yeah, look at him. Fuck off, little man.
They even had authentic shiny badges. It was the end of days. Zaba and Schlop. I'm looking for a super hot gal. Working here at Shavapi Kajima.
Kojima, damn son. Alright, it's like the from. Kind of like oath, I guess. Alright.
Hey, asshole. Don't talk like that about my girlfriend.
She's not your girlfriend, idiot.
Hey, bro. She's my girlfriend. Don't mess with her, you hear?
Never mind, officers. Good luck with your date. I had sown the seeds. Now all I needed to do was listen.
Bro, you're just jealous.
Oh, come on.
First, I'm taking her to Coffee Inn for some drinks. After that, who knows? I heard when she told someone that's her favorite spot in the flats.
I bought some flowers, well, yeah, coffee and they're not gonna tell shit though,
Good, where did you even find flowers?
Well, they're plastic, but she won't mind.
I've heard worse plans.
I've heard worse plans from you.
The thought of returning to the flats made me uneasy. But that's where the road led, and I had to follow.
Sure. Have to make her talk though, Actually, maybe not necessarily this one I need to ask.
Welcome to
Sure.
Coffee Inn, where your business is.
I heard about this woman. Might be one of your regulars. Name of Mila.
Never heard of her. And if I had, I wouldn't tell you. The confidentiality of Coffee Inn's clients is the cornerstone of our business.
As I expected.
Sal won't say a word, handsome. You should know that. Mila.
Ah, pleasure to finally meet you, Mila.
Sally, hun. 2 rakias, please.
Coming up.
Let me guess. Something to do with this morning shit show?
Yeah. I heard you were around when those upper cops got skewered.
Fucking bullsex. Last thing we needed around here. I was at Jim's place working. Then all of a sudden a flash, screams, chaos. People were running and shouting. NIN defenders started spitting out alerts. Utensils were flying, and for a second, I crossed paths with the 3 badass motherfuckers I've ever seen. I thought to myself, this is it, Mila. It's all over. I took cover behind a counter, the power went off, NINs blacked out, and then... nothing. No shooting or screams, just the stench of burning wires and meat.
Electricity blackout, burdened by the beat.
That was really anticlimactic.
When does this happen?
Let me think. 20. No. About 35 to 1, I'd say.
$0.65. Wait, what? Doesn't sound right.
Was anyone else there during the incident?
Are you from outer space or something? You know how busy trash gets in the morning? There were hundreds of hungry assholes. Be more specific.
Nothing else. And this one.
You know a girl named Rose by any chance?
Is that some kind of dark comedy? Where did you hear about her?
Granny. She said they had a breakfast this morning. I'd like to ask her a few questions.
You'll need to invent a Bion 2.0 or something for that.
What do you mean?
She fell over a railing at Inferno. No body, so no Bion. Rose has been dead for over 2 years.
She spilled some Rakija to honor the dead. She wasn't lying.
After Rose disappeared and old Gertie went nuts, Kitty would visit her from time to time, pretending to be her daughter.
Who's this Kitty? I swear, I saw her hair stand on end.
Rose and Kitty were close, maybe even best friends.
Fine Kitty, alright.
Couldn't Granny tell them apart?
At first, yes. She used to be a sharp lady, but now, not so much.
Conundrum solved. Thank you.
Let's drink to that. Leaving already, handsome?
What, am I suddenly one of your target group?
Nah. It's just nice talking with someone hardened for a change.
Feelings mutual. Later, Mila.
Let's see. Got to find Kitty. Totally pointless to ask Kira, I assume. This guy. Nope.
Later.
Doesn't seem like it.
Stay strong, brethren.
Probably not this one either.
Still here, Dimitri?
Ah, they're still downloading some updates. You know how it is.
See you around, friend.
Seize the day, my friend.
Bye, Mr. Cooper.
Let's see there then. Oh, I mean, kind of pointless probably to ask her.
Pardon me, ma'am.
Good day to you, sir.
I couldn't let one old woman's delusions stand in the way of me finding a missing young girl. Ma'am, I know about Rose. I heard about her death, and I know Kitty switched places with her this morning, for some reason.
Oh, how rude! How obnoxious! I could never mistake my beautiful Rose for that filthy snake. What kind of mother would I... Oh, why do I feel so sweaty now?
A witness claims she saw Kitty around here this morning.
What? I would never share a meal with that smelly tail shaker. And my Rose was right here with me this morning, thank you very much.
Her reaction told me she definitely wouldn't remember if Kitty had sat down next to her. Who the hell had breakfast with her then?
Excuse me?
Nothing. Thank you for your time.
Deaf my ass. Sniper grannies, always vigilant.
Stay safe, ma'am.
Don't you worry about me, young man.
The Rose Kitty Conundrum.
Where's my delivery, fuckboy?
See ya, chef.
Nothing new this one.
I'm here to investigate the crime scene.
What do you want, little man?
Fuck off, little man!
And we use some bribes there.
You guys are probably starving and close enough to smell Jim's place. Luckily, I have some Shavapi here, and they need a forever home.
Item lost. Before not gonna work anyway.
You're trying to bribe a citizen? Because it's working.
Jim's a fucking master! Give it here!
Hands to yourself. They share this according to rank.
But we don't have any...
Damn it, Schlub. Will you keep your mouth shut for once?
I like this guy. He seems like a good guy.
Fine indeed. I'm a private investigator. You guys mind answering some questions?
Oh, you have good taste, citizen. No fooling around, though. This is crime scene. Serious shit.
Copy that.
Now let me investigate.
Can I check out the crime scene now, bros? Who's Xena now?
Going to happen, detective. Why is this happening already here?
Only the queen of the fucking underworld!
Zinachinki runs the
Fine.
pit.
I'll be back.
Get the permission.
I'd love to hear more about your, superiors.
You have no idea, bro. They're like the baddest motherfuckers that ever existed. Even cooler than you, bro.
You don't say.
Vicky's personal guard. Best of best.
So, they run the militia.
Nah, but they handle a lot of other important stuff.
Getting orders from Diesel and Greshka is like taking orders directly from Victi or even Xena.
Very good for our career path, yes.
Yeah, I've heard about the... whatever. Queen of the underworld. Her, brother, on the other hand?
Victi brought us guns and tech. He's a soldier. Real badass general type. He just talks too much.
Victi makes us read all the books. Talks about philosophers, great changes, revolutions.
He wasn't the first gangster who acted like an intellectual. Just the most prominent one at that point. A boss who invests in his employees' education. I'll be damned.
Bastard presents himself bigger than he really is. Cheap, soft skill for wannabe leaders.
Bits militia. Well, I guess
Keep
we'll need
up
to
the
find
good work,
the Karina.
officer.
See you later, badass bro.
There they are.
Examine ball sacks. No, for real though. Examine your ball sacks, people. You can thank me later.
I couldn't see much. The whole thing looked like a morbid monument to the lower classes' victory against the upper's oppression.
Successful skill check.
The evidence made it clear. Someone was attempting to send a message. It was an old-school gang ritual for demonstrating power, one of the big daddies perfected in their day. First, you stick the poor bastards and keep them squirming long enough for the butchers to arrive. Those sick puppies operate on their victims with zero sedation. Can keep them kicking for months if needed.
Ah, that reminds me. We should go for a juicy dry-aged steak later.
I wouldn't call this sloppy work, but I bet those bulls didn't survive the afternoon.
This place is out of hill, John. The bullsec task, why are they not alive?
Wait a minute. One of these bulls is short an arm. Judging by the socket, a cybernetic one.
I'm surprised why they're not alive.
That's expensive gear, John. If Bullsec wants it back, things could get ugly.
Woo-wee! I would love to feel that sweet tech rubbing against my grip.
Scaz probably did a little shopping before the law arrived. I should at least try and find that arm, though.
Find the missing arm. Oh, some chemicals there. Yeah. Come on. See what was left there. Stuff in the metro one. Check that too.
The metro station. Huh. This is where Lucy landed in the pit. All I need to figure out is what happened after that. The locals refurbished it into some kind of tourist trap. A welcoming destination for uppers, with a bunch of shops and a bona fide info kiosk. Back in the day, this was actually one of the liveliest stops on the line. Workers from the flats swarmed here, traveling to a brighter tomorrow. Then it all came to an abrupt halt. People became homeless overnight. Ambitions were eradicated in favor of survival. The station itself became a warren for lost causes. Well, at least it's not a drug den anymore. Ugh. Travel agency enticing tourists with its moldy walls and soggy brochures. It seemed like a promising place to look for clues. The welcoming committee, though.
Really overdoing it there.
Excuse me?
Huh? What? What's wrong with you? But I'm having woolchuck.
Paid him well for that, yeah.
That meant lunch in local patois. Yeah, okay. Just a quick question. I'm looking for a missing...
Hey. I don't care about that. I'm eating here. Now fuck off, okay?
Interrupting a beast while it's feeding can be dangerous. Any wildlife documentary will tell you that.
You can't reason with the survival instinct, John. That's all this is to him.
Fine. Don't forget to choke on that rancid shit, asshole. Be seeing ya. Bootleg perfumes, synthetic tobacco, and any combination of the two. A rabbit hole of suspicious wares was calling to me.
Ah, hello, hello. Welcome to my cart of wonders. Quality is always recognized. Ah, my friend, let me first interest you in my quality wares. You smoke, yes? I have some nice pre-rolled homemade tobaccos, sole grown on the Cloud Islands. Special shipment, yes. I give it to you for a special price of 20 creds per box.
In August, the showcase. Well, I mean, at least it might be close to what's the name? The Gamescom opening night live. So maybe not too bad. Name is Gujan. Everyone calls me Guza. Here to brighten up your day. You smoke, yes?
I have a very special shipment of tobaccos just for you. Soul grown, pre-rolled, homemade, straight from Cloud Islands.
Gothic and Titan Quest 2 release dates. Well, I mean, after all the fiesta, they do kind of need to, you know, drop like a bunch of bangers there and stuff, and preferably soon. Hey, Sigielo. They need to go fast with that already. I need some bangers.
Special price today only. 20 creds for a box.
His relentless verbal bombardment was more than my brain could process. Thanks. I'm well stocked for now.
Ah, you don't know what you're missing, my friend. Need something else? Perfumes, some clothes, fancy old analog watches maybe?
Not really. At least not right now. Let's focus on something else.
Ah, but that's not how this thing works, brother. Come on, scratch my back and I'll scratch yours. It will be fun.
Yeah, I'll scratch this moron's back real good.
We all play our roles, John. Just indulge the man.
We'll talk later, Guza.
You know where to find me, brother. I assure you, you'll find no better deals anywhere in the pit. See you later.
I thought there was no easy way to describe the wretchedness of life in the pit. But these two creatures, they epitomized it.
Hello, my friend. Brad Moy. Come. Buy umbrella. Come on. It's tripping outside. Like our prices. Real cheap, like you won't believe, yeah?
A defeated man. Sad and bitter. He couldn't sell an umbrella in a dome city with non-stop condensation issues.
The detective, the point-and-click detective.
Huh. Imagine if we were showered with real rain for a change. Just another relic of a bygone era, I guess.
Real rain. Wouldn't that be something?
Funny accent. Like from old movies. You actor?
Hey there, pretty man. Very handsome. Wanna come in? Have good times with your Savitsa?
Savisa, come on. I'm standing right here.
The wife was obviously a retro freak, like me. Everything else about her was, disturbing.
Oh, Mazel. You know I have no choice. You haven't sold an umbrella for a week. It's not that I enjoy having to charm this handsome man. Wink, wink.
Did you just say wink, wink?
Little Bion.
A rare treat, I have to admit. The screamy salesman began sweating so profusely, he could have clogged the sewers all on his own. I mean, she's making some compelling arguments, Mazo. Questions first, though.
Yeah. Let's get done with the boring part. What you need, honey?
Savasa.
John, what are you doing?
A photo.
This is the upper girl I'm looking for. Seen her?
Oh, poor girl. Looks so happy to be here. If she knew it would be your end.
Okay, let's not jump to any conclusions just yet.
I bet she would love to buy one of my newest umbrellas.
Mazo! Fuck your umbrellas. That girl might be dead. This scuck is just begging for an umbrella. Up his ass!
He deserves this life.
Calm down. We don't know what happened to her yet. See you around, detective.
Detective. Where detective?
Come by anytime.
I got him.
Play along. It'll be fun.
Gammal lite svett.
Huh? I could have sworn I heard a strange mumbling noise from a dark corner nearby. Like someone cheerfully singing while being choked.
Krypande corner.
I squinted in the direction of the creepy voice and discovered what looked like a makeshift hobo shelter, cobbled together from faded guide placards and disintegrating leaflets.
It sees a lot of girls. Is she pretty?
My legs nearly gave out. Where are you, buddy? Come on out, let's talk. Patched up tuxedo, funny cap, teeth growing all around its cheeks, and dark gaping holes where the eyes should have been. It tried its best to appear friendly, but I stepped back in disgust.
Fuck me sideways.
I'll be honest, I didn't expect this.
It's good. Well, it's a really good friend to have.
It was hideous, unbearable, tragic, and twisted. But I hadn't heard that kind of old-fashioned honesty in ages. I decided to trust him. That's an unusual name you have there, Molly Twisette.
It is. It means little flower. It's really good. It's from his mom. Was he was the smartest baby of the bunch. I'll get such a large vessel, isn't it?
Sure is. You don't look like, most of the locals around here.
It's because it is not a local boss. He hails from the most wonderful underworld.
A land of serenity, where folk love and care for each other. That's a fairy tale version, at least. While trying to ignore the wailing, screams, and gunshots from outside,
I would often fall asleep imagining that place. The version I'm familiar with describes a kind of undisturbed, luminescent ecosystem. A civilization beneath civilization. Huh. Don't know much about that. Except that it may be best to leave that place alone.
Here you are, boss. My little empress. He says he wants to take you there someday.
Men like me should never get anywhere near a place like that. Not in a million years.
My sweet will be the
He said it with real pride in his voice. How exactly did you see girls? There don't seem to be any eyes in your head.
boss. The vessel not sight, but what it does. Let him take a look below.
I believed him. After all, I wasn't even sure if those were eye sockets or a friggin' void. And the void likes to look back. That I knew too well.
Sweet. To forget that kind of noise. My sweet said he's...
You did? I mean, he did?
He did. Came here but with some friends. He passed by this corner, smelled really, really nice.
And all of a sudden, sadness.
What look on my late vessel, no. They went with some little tricks struggled very long. The prettiest girls always pick him. But he's a trick star. Yes. We can see it in his eyes.
How shit works. I think you can read at least.
There was a spark of envy in his eyes, sockets. Wait a minute. Is he competition for you?
Boss. It's not easy making a name as a freelance guy. He did this economy.
Quite good fellow, alright. But then good fellows in the pit, and name means nothing.
Can you describe this good fella to me?
Boy, he is a handsome young lad, real charmer. Not much meat on him, though. And not very tall. Sports a fedora. What in that will give him that.
Almost sounds like a fan of yours.
That works. Thank you.
Time, boss.
Any idea where this good fella guy took Lucy and her pals?
It's with is thinking.
A group of dudes.
3 dots.
Well, fellows, quite a sports about his wee eye beak at the end of temptation. You know, and inferno. Why, yes. Other guys don't have that.
A private deal with the club. Huh. Interesting.
Inferno. Spoiling in what's the name? In the clues. Don't know who Puck is. I don't know where he lives though.
Did you take a look at the friends Lucy came with?
We, not really, boss. Molly, there's not in the boy.
Unlucky, Steve, unlucky.
You know, not crooked like that.
Crooked? Wow. You're not a very inclusive guide, are you?
No. Molly, I mean it like that. He meant no crooked as in not leaning to that side.
Half past reset, Lucy and her friends allegedly passed through here. See anything?
Molly, it's better remember seeing a Paisley being around there past midnight. No,
Still also didn't get any rain ourselves here. I guess not today again. And that's gonna be like a few days after though.
She definitely never left the pit. That's terrible news.
It's good news for your paycheck, moron.
It was a good talk. Never expected a decent lead from a mutated man-child fungus. But hey, this is the pit. Anything goes.
We know it's not a bit fair, but Molly, it's requested that we ask you if you could give both our girls photo.
Whoop whoop! Stranger danger! Stranger danger! Fucking weirdo. I knew it.
He's pure, John. Purer than we could ever be. Save that photo and give it to him later.
This photo is crucial to my investigation. Let's find Lucy first, and then I'll think about it. Deal?
And you can read what the guy says. True.
Molly, Smith says he's sorry. Told him it was a stupid idea, but he made us ask.
Yeah, don't worry about it. He was cheerful again. Gnarly bastard was actually growing on me. And the feeling was clearly mutual.
I'm glad you're at least considering it.
Hey, boy. Don't forget about Molly Smith. He likes you.
You and pretty little girls. Remember that, Coops.
The pit harbors many meatheads who still consider themselves human, even as they're being devoured by implants and hogs. I couldn't ignore the irony of a hideous creature like this one, whose attitude was more humane than all the rest combined.
I got the info. Nothing new about the good fellow though.
Do you happen to see a guy named Goodfellow around here?
Ooh, that sounds so noir. Wow. What does he look like?
Young man, real charmer, works as a freelance guide specializing in upper tourists.
Bucky? Oh yeah, you described him perfectly. Pretty big package too.
What? Did you say Fucky Pucky?
Puck, that's his name. Good fellow fits him too, huh? Wait, don't tell me my Fucky Pucky got into trouble, please.
We'll see. Hopefully not.
Well, that we already kind of figured from some of the hints before.
See you around, detective.
That's right, detective. You're a detective, bro.
Come by anytime.
Who else is detective here? Probably ain't buying anything
So,
from this guy.
brother, what's it gonna be? Tobaccas? Perfume? Something special, huh?
Can't ask about
We'll
something
talk
special,
later,
special.
You know where to find me, brother.
And what was the special? It's leading.
Hey, look.
Fuck off!
Be seeing you.
Quite the conversation. Dude, they need like a really bigger like hitboxes on interactions there, man. Yeah, that was right here somewhere. Yeah, bro. Still ask first.
Now what?
Opinion on the so-called Queen of the Underworld, then. Some more info on this.
That Chinky bird, Xena? Bless her soul. Ah, finally someone with actual balls is sorting out this fucking shithole so decent folks like me can make a proper living.
Damn, are you her PR rep or something?
Nah, she'd blast me before I even opened my gob.
A little piece to the pit.
Later, Buzz.
You still know something, and this one already not working anymore.
Hey, Zoe?
Talk fast, I'm busy.
Ever seen a guy by the name of Puck? He lives close by.
Don't care.
See you, Zoe.
Who knows?
Think interested on that one then.
Brethren.
Billy might know, I guess, too.
You heard of a guy called Puck? Supposed to live nearby.
Never hear about that guy. Me bad with names anyways.
Later.
Stay
Finally, a professional.
I think I know why you're so giddy today. You got yourself a cyber hand that used to belong to a bullsec. Am I right?
What now? I have no idea what you're talking about, friend.
Some scav brought it in expecting a big payout. You pinged that turret on the northwest wall.
Turret location compromised. Quiet, you hunk of junk!
He looks scared, like he didn't know what he was getting into.
It's okay. I'll take it off your hands before more bullsecks rain down on us. Just name your price.
Too late, my friend. The bidding wrapped up a few minutes ago and it's already been picked up. It went so fast I barely got to see it myself. Bad used VPA, virtual private address, untraceable. Give it up, my friend. It's gone for good.
The bullsacks will kill on-site anyone with that hand in their possession, you included.
Damn. It's probably for the best.
If only you'd gotten here a little bit sooner, it could have been yours.
I see. I'm gonna get here faster for that.
Ever heard of a young guy called Puck?
I know a Puck. Good kid. Promising hustler, too.
Nice. Where can I find him?
His Pop's old place near 88-990. Right around the corner.
My head hurts.
Thanks. You know, take care of Dimitri before he fries himself.
Let's see. Oh, we know where that is.
See you around, friend.
Seize the day!
Bye, mister.
So I'm not gonna say anything. He might.
Why the gloomy face, detective?
Good info.
The hill hole from here. Camp on slowly and then further in the background.
That's the only thing I hate about the Coffee Inn. I used to work there, you know.
Really? Do tell.
Well, I wasn't covering the top floors, of course, so there's not much to say. I promptly became a thorn in Zena's side and got kicked out.
What did you do?
Use my brain, I guess. That chanky bitch couldn't manipulate me like the younger girls. Look through that window. There she is. Queen of the underworld, so-called. More like queen of the underpants.
Wow. That was somehow even weaker than one of your jokes, Scoops. Wow.
She's clearly drunk. We've all been there.
Unfortunately, I need a way inside that place.
Ask my cheating dirtbag ex. He has a pass. Took me there a few times. That's how I got the job in the first place. I'm never setting foot in there again.
But all the security passes are now integrated with NIN, and I don't have one.
Another retro freak. Charming. But yeah, everything's stuffed into NIN these days. Puck used to have an old backup cartridge. Maybe it's still in the apartment.
That should work. Thanks.
Turn a pass cartridge.
Anyone named Puck?
Well.
That cheating son of a bitch's days are numbered. That's a fucking promise.
Damn, Coops. That's some real fine rage in her eyes.
Hell hath no fury, I guess.
I'm listening.
I was talking to him before the blackout. He brought his little whore, who for some reason felt like making amends to old Gertie.
You mean the old grandma, Rose's mother?
Anyway, after the blackout, I went to check if Puck was okay. Instead, I found Kitty, crying like the little bitch she is, and he was escorting her away from the scene like Prince fucking Charming. Didn't even stop to see if I was okay.
Good info.
Glad to be of help. Anything else?
Good info. I knew I was poking the hornet's nest, but I had to understand the full picture. How does an experienced lady like you let yourself get played by a kid in flashy clothes?
Experienced lady. Fuck you, detective. He's not some kid in flashy clothes. Puck is one of the cool kids. Capable, ambitious, always thinking ahead. He might have his schemes, but he's a decent guy. Not involved in any gang business like his dad Kriv used to be.
She painted a pretty picture, but still a blurry one. I didn't want to believe her, for some reason.
Still wanted to believe her, and didn't want to believe her.
You get the idea.
Yeah, I think I do.
Then the idiot decides to let some girl scramble his brain and start making decisions with his cock.
I think I understand.
So you also had someone who let their guard down for you.
You did.
I did.
Sure as hell did, Coops.
Men. Can live with them, can shoot them execution style and dump their bodies in an empty parking lot. What else you want to know? Later, detective.
Can we somehow learn more about him then? Oh, now we can. Time the lockpicking.
The lock looks simple enough.
Seemed to be empty and was a much needed break from the fake smiles and nerve-wracking courtesy. So there should be this cartridge thing, huh? Grey scruffy long-haired cat was perched atop the cabinet, perfectly motionless. Examined the cat.
Doesn't react to movement. You're still breathing, though. I just need to find out how.
Some twisted kind of taxidermy. Damn, son.
Probably one of those pet Bions. Kara used to make them. Maybe it needs some juice. I should take a closer look at this thing.
Examine the cat.
Damn, you're a chunky boy. Or girl. Let's find out. Its fur is thick but matted from neglect. Huh. No reproductive organs. So, dignity retained. I guess.
We should remain more or less fixed in the same pose when I turn it over in my hands. Real surprise was hiding out of his tail.
Well, what do you know? A 635 port. And in such a creative location. I've got to turn this thing on.
Find the charger for the cat. Damn, son. Did they close it? Oh, okay. You actually exit that way. No. Okay, there we go.
I need to find you some...
Pet the cat.
Its soft fur is so... soothing.
Achievements give you pet the cat. There you go. Toothpaste, no toothbrush. Other than that, everything seems normal. Wait a minute. Finger-sized purple cylinder shown through some old cleaning supplies. Premium materials, gleaming purple color, no seams, no movable parts. Looks like a lipstick. Very expensive one. It definitely doesn't belong in the bucket or in the pit for that matter. What's inside this
Twisting,
thing?
pulling, squeezing, nothing worked. This was one tough little cookie.
Smell it. Flower is said. Oldly familiar.
Of course it's familiar.
Jasmine again. Covered with me. Then Jasmine scent and lipstick.
2 bunk beds, the top one just a mattress. No sheets. There's a blank, rectangular space among the neatly stacked clothes on the lower bunk. Was it a suitcase?
Packed up the necessities from his apartment. Pieced out, alright. We need to charge the cat though. But then we can do something. Probably nothing new though.
Hey, Zoe?
What?
See you.
Whatever.
Nothing.
Well, if it isn't everyone's favorite nanny.
Later, Buzz.
Okay, nothing here either. I mentioned where was the cat? Clues there. Come on. He mentioned someone's name. That we could get the charger from.
Why the gloomy face, detective?
I found a weird cat at Puck's place. It needs a charge. You know anything about that?
Soul damn it, Puck. He didn't plug him in.
Him?
You'll find out soon enough. Get a pet Bions 6.35 charger at Trafica. Don't go to Butcher. He'll rip you off.
Okay.
Don't be a stranger.
Charger right here then.
Brethren.
Hey, I'm looking for a pet Bion 635 charger. Got any?
Yeah, that'll be 50 creds, man.
That's reasonable.
Sure.
I'll take it.
You're welcome, brethren.
I already have one.
Later.
Yeah.
I got the charger. Plug the cat in.
Let's see if this one does the trick. It's the right socket. So, now we wait.
Circuits were dormant for a while, no visible changes, and then the pupils dilated and the cat relaxed its stiff pose. Threatening robotic Bions. One at least of them. Puck's dead, their son.
What? Who the fuck are you? Why you in my apartment? Jebem li ti sve po spisku milom da ti jebem.
The cat sound record is quite something there. Attacks Cooper's arm. Damn son.
I get you next time.
Calm down, Soul. Damn it, I'm a PI. I'm looking for Puck.
He in trouble?
Might be. There's a chance we could help him if you'd start cooperating.
The contrast, you know, with voice acting sometimes. And not sometimes, quite often, I guess, even.
Fine. Plug me back in. I get migraine if my battery low.
Okay, one sec. Who or what are you?
I'm Puck's dad, Kriv. I'm trapped in this Bion. Not liking much, but okay for now. What you want to know? Talk.
Moving on.
Kriv, I need your take on whatever happened here last night.
Kurac, brate, I don't know shit. Puck, forget charge me. I tell him, Puck, go buy another charger. He don't listen, debil. Battery always run out at night.
Wouldn't you sleep during the night anyway?
You sleep all day when you're a cat. Ha ha ha. Unless some Kurac sniffs around your crib.
Shot reconnecting. What is this? Streams find out.
Can you tell me anything about the impaled bull sex down at Tresh?
What? No, they don't talk.
In my experience, dead men rarely do.
Why impale cops if they dead? Shitty job. Young people, idiots, don't know to keep alive. You start from us, da? Move around guts. Don't hit liver. Avoid heart. 1 fact long, fine. Then stuff rugs to...
Ah, please don't finish that sentence.
Come on, Coops. You can't interrupt a freaking masterclass like this.
So there's no one who could pull that off now?
2-3 cops, no. Maybe Victis Boychiks, they very big. Preacher curats maybe, but not without helps.
Okay, that was... informative. Anything you can tell me about your son?
Good kid, good kid. No gang shit, always clean. Not like his kurat's dad. But friends, govna, bad. They use him. He change, angry, nervous. We bring my pack back. I help.
We will. I hate making false promises, but sometimes there's no choice.
Listen, detective. I may be pet Bion now, but it has special set of skills, da? Skills that make cats like these dangerous. You better take this seriously. If you don't, I will look for you. I will find you, and I will kill you.
Right. Just calm down, Kriv. Look around. Has anything changed?
No, wait. Yes. Jebemliga. Some stuff missing. Shoes. Like pack packed and left. Lena left brush.
Cat animations too.
Who's Lena? Family?
Da, moja kćer, daughter. She left.
He was a cranky bastard. I decided to change the subject. Fast.
Hey, alo, jel can you give some food, molim te, before you leave? It's on the wardrobe.
Sure.
Least I could do. Yeah. Damn, you must be starving.
Hvala lepo, drug. Thanks.
And the insane plot twists and stuff, dude. Yeah, let's see, maybe there. She can see something else maybe about it.
Why the gloomy face, detective? Later,
Yeah,
detective.
sure. Huxer is missing one hell of a game. Thought he actually likes this kind of stuff. Quite the dink kinda. Yeah, so where are we gonna be looking for him then? Actually, maybe now we can ask. Figure out where he went even.
Well, if it is...
Later, Buzz.
Okay, nothing.
Hey, Zoe?
What now, John?
See ya.
Who knows?
Guess not. To get the entrance there, that we can't really do yet. Let's ask here around there.
Pardon
me about her.
Hello, good sir.
Stay safe, ma'am.
Soak. Quite dink, quite dink. I just missed the Robocats wearing in Serbian.
Good luck, young man.
You this one too, probably.
Ah, my favorite Speedy Pit Munchie.
Now we can talk with this
Jim,
guy now.
any chance you know someone named Puck?
Yeah, fuck that guy. I am bad with names, but I know that one. Circles around here like a fly. Mila wants to drop her cougar ass on his face, but that little bastard gonna weasel his way out of it.
Those are some strong feelings, Jim.
Yeah. What do you want to know?
First off, do you know where to find him?
That will already kinda
Go
somewhat
bother
new.
Mila. She must already have his blood type by now.
Got it.
Oh, that we already did, sort of, though.
Hey, you know a thing or two about impaling meat, right?
Yeah, sure thing. Ask your mom.
The second time.
Yeah, well, I walked into that one. Anyway, were the bullsecks still alive when you got here?
Nah, bullsecks are pussies. You stick a man like that, he can live for days. Longer if he's properly hydrated.
Easy now, gangster.
Hey, fuck you, Cooper. I remember how it was back in the day. Those fools were probably dead even before they were turned into kebabs.
I'm dead before even impale them.
Well, aren't you a knowledgeable little gangster? You a fan of the daddies?
I am a fan of none of your business, Dick.
Bullsec apes. Anything from here?
Nah, fuck them. They were already kebabs when I got here for second shift.
Mila was quickly climbing the list of crown witnesses.
Oh, we already talked with her.
All the cooks here are pissed. Human kebabs ruin everyone's appetite. Ayah. Now, when are you planning to climb down off of my back?
I might support you up, eh?
I'm starving. Got a fresh shavap?
Sure thing, I got some fresh savapi ready. That'll be 3C.
See you, chef.
Life. No idea, actually, sucks. No clue. Of that, I actually no clue. It's kind of like more like, you know, the international over the place, but yeah, it does seem like, you know, the Serbian is a bit predominant though. Not so sure. Alright, we need more info though. Where could that guy escape then? Well, entrance probably not gonna do much, but I mean, sure, fine, let's see.
It was a gorgeous Vexter Nix Eclipse 3023. A real blast from the past. Abandoned to the mercy of rust. Nothing beats a good old manual.
Coops?
Radio rules,
Imagine cruising the streets in one of these.
Of course, it's locked. If it wasn't, I'd probably take up religion. For a moment, I considered breaking the window and hotwiring the thing. But if that was an option, it wouldn't be sitting here gathering dust. I needed a key.
Can get the key.
Not yet, baby. But soon. Oh, soon.
Yeah, that we're getting past that though.
You've seen one pair of bouncers. You've seen them all. Thugs. But with a functional brain, sharp manners, better clothes, and broad experience with every kind of bullshit. Gentlemen.
I see, so guys say. That's many places actually. I felt like after talking with a lot of people, like in Europe in general, a lot of people prefer manual. It depends on the place, really. Like in Moscow, for example, everyone loves auto because, you know, when you cruise through that traffic, you rather not deal with it manually, you know. I had experience with both, and yeah, in Moscow, I would totally rather prefer auto.
How may we help you?
I'd like to know more about the club. You guys look informative.
We look like guides too, bro. This isn't an information kiosk. We're busy, so scram.
All right, guess I'll have to see for myself.
It doesn't work like that, broski.
Well, how does it work?
Every customer needs a working NIN pass or a guide, ideally both. No exceptions.
Are there any other, options?
Nothing that we can't get inside for free.
Colorful imagination you got there. But you know what I meant.
NIN pass or a guide, no third way. Unless Xena herself vouches for you, I guess that will work.
Interesting idea. Couldn't be simpler. I need a guide to get inside. Or I could snoop around, improvise. I'm looking for...
This isn't an information kiosk. We're busy, so scram.
Alright, sure. I got the automatic recently, I see. Yeah, so as I said, it basically depends. Whatever you can, you know, find cheaper, I would say, in a better condition, the better. Even though servicing manual will be better. Depends on the climate, but yeah, whenever they say that, you know, auto is like not serviceable, you don't need to fix anything, that's a lie. I had one that is not supposed to service. When you drive it in like the climate, you know, that we had, you need to service that. There are people who know how to do it, but quite expensive though. A manual is a little cheaper, I think. A manual is cheaper in maintenance. Oh, yeah, I could make some calls actually and stuff too. Let's see if we can ask someone here about something. Over there.
What's the word on the streets?
You know, Granny was from Tresh Corner.
You asking cause I'm old?
No,
I'm kidding, son. You know old Gertie, kindest creature in the pit.
Did you know she has a daughter?
Yeah, Rose. She died a while back.
What? Really?
2 years ago, if I'm not mistaken. Fell from infernal railing straight to the sludges.
What did the official report say? I mean, was there an official report?
There was a laughable one. They called it a terrible work accident. And replaced Rose with 3 fresh girls the very next day.
Remember the news articles? No one cared.
At least the railings were fixed. Hardly a consolation.
No one.
The body?
Never found.
Damn.
To be
Something
honest,
sus
Jan,
about that one.
pains me to speak about that. Granny is one of a kind. A woman with the heart of gold. She was always there for everyone. Helped even yours truly on multiple occasions. Her reward? Only child taken and turned into scary story to keep children away from Inferno.
That place should burn.
Here, here.
A young guy named Puck. Ring any bells?
Don't know much about Puck, but I knew his dad, Chris. It's a sad story.
Go on.
Crib was an old gangster who went clean, only to end up confined to bed. Freak construction accident. The cause never brought it to light.
True, so true.
Along came poverty, leaving him on the edge of starvation. And his daughter disappeared, leaving only young Puck to take care of him. Poor girl broke down under pressure and split, probably.
It rains, it pours.
If Crib is still alive, he'll be in their apartment. As far as I know, it's somewhere in the flats near the
It's also
coffee
quite
inn.
helpful with the hints. And
Actually, I already talked to Criv.
Shit. Don't say. Old bastard is still alive?
Alive and purring. His genius son put him in a pet bion as a temporary solution. I hadn't heard Malt laugh like that for a long time.
Please tell me he is something adorable.
Alive and purring. His genius son put him in a pet bion as a temporary solution.
Fluffy can't imagine.
Sweet Saul. I shouldn't laugh, but nice work, John. You made my day.
He knew the man, that's for sure. And the wider context must have been comedy gold for him.
That will already do
Tied
there.
to the ground already? Or just stretching your back?
The former, I'm afraid. Later, Malt.
Yeah, we could make some calls also. Yeah, there was supposed to be like something in his apartment. I need to find the dude. Oh, his dead wasn't
Doc.
very useful. Yeah.
You're one of the good ones, detective.
2 bunk beds. The top one. There's a blank.
Have you ever found the
Neatly folded clothes. A few t-shirts, jacket, pair of shoes, and an empty space for something squarish and bulky. Like a mixing box
something here too?
or suitcase.
Oh, gun. That was the wardrobe, right?
Neatly folded.
Yeah.
A few t. Hey,
Talk fast.
Nothing new.
see you.
Who knows?
Check the metro too. The smell. Maybe the guy knows, huh?
Hey, look.
Fuck off!
Be seeing.
Can you hear?
So, brother, what?
We'll talk later, Guza.
You know where to find me, brother.
Farming pony farming. Feels good, man. Okay, now
See you around.
Come by any. It's good to see you, boss.
You seem, well, resourceful. Know anyone who could get me to Inferno?
Boss, good fellow can. But he's a trickster, he is.
Yeah, anyone else maybe?
Listen, there is a peculiar reason behind the mileage becoming quite an all.
I'm, all ears, buddy. Just keep it brief.
Yeah. Well, some time ago, mileage was involved in a small mishap. Very massive, you know. Well, there's this chance that a certain guy was ingested by the vessel. Now, the good news is...
Whoa! Are you telling me you ate a person?
I like him. I like him, Coops. I like him.
Absolutely not, boss. The vessel's dead. But please listen. The poor fellow was already dying. See, in other vessels like this one, sponges of sorts. The archive. They remember.
They wouldn't let a good soul go to waste.
Problem here. My lead slave was already in this vessel when it did the job. So you see, his memories are a bit wonky, scrambled.
And that's how you decided to become a guide?
Spot on, boss.
But, what does all that have to do with Inferno?
The good news. See, this bloke really knew his way around that club.
So you archived his routes?
Well, Lutium, bars, cages, golf course, all the way up to VIP. But we need to snag a new guide license. Then we'll be good to go, boss.
Might have helped if you'd mentioned this earlier, you know.
My leads fit didn't know if he can trust you, boss. Not very clever to mention archiving a bloke to the wrong people, right?
Definitely not. Don't worry. I'll get you that license. Somehow. Stay close.
All right, boss.
Alright,
My
let's
leads
see.
don't go anywhere.
Find a guide license.
That guide you mentioned. Did you hear anyone calling him Puck?
Lady in the back? Or which one? This one is like in our head. I guess I'll like X or something. And another one is the one that is cocking the umbrella seller.
We don't understand, boss. What do you mean, boss? Well, it's fair to you. Tell him straight away. Good fellow.
Puck.
Good fellow, yes.
Coops, I swear, if he says that one more time...
He's just wired differently. You know he means well.
Built differently. Hear thunder. Nice, Steve, nice.
There was an annoying but still interesting flaw in his wiring, and I had to adapt. All right. What are we talking about here? Dyslexia? ADHD? Some kind of a auditory processing glitch? Either that, or you're playing games with me for whatever reason.
Nah, no games, honest. It's fair, just tell it like he hears it. Don't be bad, boss. It's better forgetting stuff of the right?
Right. Guess I'll have to get used to that.
Mix his names, alright.
I can always help some more, boss.
Alright. Could probably ask this guy. Favor for a favor, but I think we'll find some other stuff. Find some other stuff. Okay, it's auto saving there. Good. Very good. Get the proper save though too. Boom.